To start, we do a slip knot and do chains 2, 2 and plus 1. So I'm gonna do even number of chains plus 1 for our foundation chain. So you can do 20 plus 1, 30 plus 1, depending on the size you want for this pattern. If you're making a blanket, baby blanket, or a larger size blanket, again, depends on the size. So the first row, we skip 2, and then we go to chain number 3 and do 2 half a double crochets in the same chain. And after that, skip 1 and then go to the next one and do 2 half a double crochets into the same chain. Skip 1, go to the next, and half a double crochets, 2 half a double crochets into the same chain, and we're going to repeat that for our first row. So 2 half a double crochet in chain and skip 1, and then go to the next and do the same. 1 half a double crochet, 2 half a double crochet, 1 and 2, skip 1, again 1 half a double crochet, 2 half a double crochet, and we're just gonna repeat that for our first row. Skip 1 and go to the next and do 2 half a double crochet into the same chain. The last one, we're just going to do 1 half a double crochet only. And then for the next row, this is how our first row looks like. And for the next row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And we're just going to do single crochets into the back loop of the chains on top. So you see the V's on top. Don't go under both strands, go to the back, just the back strand, the one that is far from you. So back loop, single crochet for this row. Back loop, single crochet, back loop, single crochet. And this is going to be our second row, repeating the same thing. Just make sure just that you do back loop only. So go to the back strand. Avoid going under both strands for this row. So it gives a bit of an edge for the second row. And you're going to finish your second row back looping, single crochet, and for the third row, that's how it looks like. So you can see that edge, 1 row edge, and you need to do 2 chains and then turn your work. For this third row, the first row we did 2 half a double crochet into 1 chain. Now we're gonna skip 1 and then do the same thing. 2 half a double crochet into chain number 2. But now if you look at it, so this 2 is not right exactly on top of the ones that are on the first row. It's right between. So the first row and then the third row is gonna be between those clustery looks. So after that, you're gonna see they're not right on top of each other. So you skip 1, go to the next, and repeat the same thing. 2 half a double crochets into the chain. You go under both strands and do 2 half a double crochets. As you can see, 2 half a double crochets, and then skip 1 again, 2 half a double crochets, and again skip 1, 2 half a double crochets. The last one we're just gonna do 1, skip 1 and do 1 half a double crochet, and then chain 1, and we're gonna repeat the same thing. This is how you can see the 2 half a double crochets are not right on top of each other for the first row and then second and the third row. And we do 1 chain and then turn our work, and we're going to repeat the second row for the 4th row. So back loop, single crochet all the way for row number 4. So this is how we're going to work for this pattern. So repeating first row, second row, and third row, and just do a row of single crochets, back loop, and then after that do 2 chains and turn your work, and you're gonna be doing skipping 1, going to the next and doing 2 half a double crochet into 1 space. So this is our 4th row I'm completing. Back loop, single crochet, and make sure you do it on a back loop. Here I'm going to do the last one right there. Make sure you don't miss any of the spaces, and this is how it looks like. It gives that like the edge between the rows, and the 2 half double crochet into 1 space are not on top of each other for each row. So the next row is going to be again in between, same as row 1. So row 1, 2, 3, and then